Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to NinjaTrader Live. My name is Jim Cagnina. I am Senior Market Analyst, and I'm joined by our Senior Economist, the fabulous Tracy Shuchart, aka Shy Girl. Shy, how are you?
I am doing well today. How are you doing?
I'm doing I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. But hang on, I got an echo. Let me fix the echo. All right, I fixed the echo. Doing pretty good. Do we miss any like market moving news over the break here at lunchtime?
No, it's been pretty quiet. The only news that came out, not surprising, U.S.-China trade talks have concluded for the day and will continue tomorrow, so no resolution there.
Yeah, I thought that they were in Stockholm, which means it's probably 8 o'clock at night, maybe. So that might not be news. I
Well,
mean,
yeah, but
yeah.
I mean, people were expecting this to be a quick meeting. They were going to get a 90-day extension, and that would be the end of that. But it looks like uh, they have not reached that decision yet.
Okay, I got it. So right now it's still no extension for you.
So right now, it's no extension for you. Right now, that could
Right.
change.
Got it. All right. Anything else circulating out there?
So there is a chart circulating out there that I did post to X, and basically it shows that when they are factoring in the CPI numbers, 35% of those numbers are not actually collected. Instead, they are using old data for. So who knows what CPI really is? So it's 35%, and usually, there is always some uncollected data, but it's usually under 10%, and that has risen over the last 3 quarters to over 35%.
Well, that's trending in the wrong direction. Is there like a acknowledged reason why, or just is this the way it's coming out?
That's just the way it's coming out.
Wow. All right, all right. Fun times. So one of the things that has been moving a lot, though, we had the big, the kind of the murky trade agreement as you referred to earlier today with the EU, but the Euro FX is falling out of bed today.
Yes, it is. Are we talking about the euro today?
Well, we are
Okay.
now.
We are now all right. Not surprising that the euro is down. The U.S. obviously got the better end of that trade deal with, even though it's better than the 30%, it's only 15% for the EU. There are 0% tariffs on American goods. Again, still kind of murky. There's things that are up in the air. As far as what exactly they're going to buy. They did promise 750 billion in energy buys from the U.S. over the course of 3 years. That's 250 billion. Currently, they import about a little over, I want to say, 175 billion of LNG from the United States. So I don't know how exactly we get to 250 billion, and they do, probably another 25 in oil products from the United States. But so there are a lot of questions surrounding how exactly they are going to pull that off. Because a lot of these contracts are long-term contracts, so it's not like they're just buying spot prices and they can just buy from the U.S. instead of somebody else. So we'll see what's going on with that. So it's not, not very surprising that we see a dip in the euro today and the dollar stronger.
Okay, so just we'll get back to the real script in a second here, Tracy. Hang on though. This is a huge red candle right here on the Euro FX. We had a turnaround doji, nice sell off, sideways action, and a rally back up. So we had a real kind of picture, kind of textbook normal retracement down and then a drive back up, but we didn't make new highs. Instead, we have a lower high. And then on this news, we had this giant benchmark candle on the way down. We're still well above that 38.1% fib retracement and above the 50 EMA that I'm going to use before I'm ready to say, all right, we're going to be in bear market here in the euro. But this was a pretty big red candle, so I'm glad we were able to show it. No wick at the bottom. But the other big story today is copper, right, Tracy?
Copper, and a lot of people were asking about this in the chat earlier this morning. Really that big move, and if you look at that last candle, it was a news-driven move, if you see the big wick on the bottom, and that was because Chile is trying to negotiate for no tariffs on copper, and U.S. imports 50% of its copper, and Chile is our largest supplier. And so upon that news, that hearing that maybe negotiations of rescinding that tariff kind of put a damper on that market. But again, it was a news-driven headline, and it has retraced much of that move.
Yeah, that's a really big wick on a daily candle. I mean, we wicked through even the 21 EMA when we were trading well above it. It wasn't even on my radar screen right now, but we'll see if it continues to push us back up here. Buyers finally found their feet. Moving average on the 8 EMA now, because of that, is slightly angled downward. But again, we'll see if this is just a temporary phenomenon or not. Same with the stochastics crossing under pretty violently. And you can see it on an intraday chart really well here. Kind of a double distribution on the volume profile. We ended up with the point of control approximately around that S3 pivot level, which is about 5.6090, give or take a couple ticks. It's kind of where we settled. You can see that's where the dust settled so far in copper. So again, we'll see what tomorrow brings. But this kind of wick, this is why you got to be careful and you make sure you have your stops in, because that was a big wick all the way down.
Right.
So, yeah, extend that value area.
Cleared a bunch of stops.
Yeah, exactly. Let's talk about ETH, because Ether is also on the move here on the crypto side of things.
Yeah, and so there are, we've got sort of, well, let's start with kind of institutional demand is up. We've got over $1.8 billion recently in ETFs. We show a whale wallet accumulation. There's an increase of 50 whale addresses holding over 10,000 ETH in the last 30 days. They had an ecosystem upgrade, which helped. There is a 41% increase in NFT sales, and that supports ETH demand because those are on the Ether chain. And we are having a breakout in this market, obviously, and so that tends to move much faster and higher than most expect.
How big? How do you get on the whales list? How big do you have to be?
You got to be big. You have to own over 10,000 ETH to be called to be a whale wallet.
Oh, okay. So there's an actual number. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, anyway, in the daily chart, again, we had that nice parabolic kind of move up, moving averages going crazy, going straight up, sloping up nicely here. A little bit of consolidation for the last 5 of the last 6 days. Today we had that little bit of a breakout right now, but we're kind of settling right back to that area of support and resistance, which is approximately 37.83. A decent seller wick at the top of the candle today. The thing that was really cool for me, again, I mean, I look at the volume here, 174,000 contracts traded. That's pretty good. Intraday, you could see, pretty much the sellers became, were in charge. Pretty much between 8:30 and 9, boom, sellers were in charge. We're below that session VWAP here, kind of arced nicely down. I still have XYZ's 9. I think it's a 9 EMA. I had it on a 5-minute, but I changed it to the 30. And now we're back below R1. And it's still looking like possibly maybe some more downside for the rest of the day. Right now, sellers are in charge intraday. Let's pop over to gold really quick because we have plenty of time left.
Well, I want to do crude really fast before we do
sorry.
gold, just because there's some big things happened today in the crude market. First, we had the positives the positives for this market today. We had obviously the U.S. EU trade deal, which is 15% tariff instead of 30% tariff. This is, a sigh of relief and a sign of maybe increased U.S. energy demand, as again the EU did pledge to buy $750 billion worth of U.S. energy over 3 years. Then we had Trump come out, and he has shortened the deadline for Russia. Remember, it was 50 days, and now he came out and said he doesn't want to wait 50 days. He's going to give them 10 to 12 days before he initiates secondary sanctions on Russia. We'll see if that comes to fruition or not, but that certainly has gotten certainly a positive momentum for oil today. And then, of course, we have U.S.-China trade talks, which is a positive. The market was looking at it as a positive because they were looking at a possible trade extension or tariff extension, kind of truce between the two countries. That didn't come to fruition at the end of the day, but still at the beginning of the day, the market was looking forward to that. So right now we have a little, it's kind of overall market sentiment is a general kind of sigh of relief on trade, enhancing kind of risk appetite for the energy sector.
Yeah, I mean, on daily chart, we have a pretty decent sized green candle here. I mean, it's not a lot of not a lot of wick on the top, not a lot of wick on the bottom. Buyers are in control. We have a longer term consolidation range here. I'm going to start this consolidation range back at the 25th of June. And the bottom of that's about 64.90, give or take. The top of it is about 68.70. We've been in that channel for a while, and you can see the moving averages are kind of, they're going sideways. They're crossing, they're uncrossing, and doing that kind of sideways behavior we'd expect. But it's still a big move today with the stochastics also making a drive up. And here on the intraday chart, really quickly here, you can see a large P-shaped volume profile where the main distribution is at the top of the chart. This is a 30-minute chart, and pretty much buyers have been in control all morning, really after the London initial balance. The London initial balance was kind of a bummer, but then boom, this market picked up again pretty strong. VWAP in charge, trading well above the point of control right now, and right well above the 0 DT gamma wall and call resistance. So looking pretty strong today, and actually poised maybe to make new highs. We'll see if it continues throughout the afternoon. So that is the Hot Commodities Report. Tracy, thank you.
Thank you, and I'll see you guys in the chat.
All right, we do have the OrderFlow Labs guys in the
What is up
in the house. I was looking at yesterday's cheat sheet for hot commodities, and that's why I was off on every single market space you wanted to talk about.
Nice, classic Jim.
Anyway, how you guys doing today?
Good, doing good. What's up, Nick?
What's up, buddy? Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, we don't get the lovely pleasure of Stowe and I doing this show too much together. It tends to be when somebody needs a sub in, so it's always good to catch up with you live on stream.
Yeah, same. This is gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Anybody got a trade cooking right now?
No, not at the moment. I feel like I don't know. I'm not ready to buy this yet down here. I don't really like what ES is up to, and I don't really like what NQ is up to either. We're just fighting with this 455 guy again, which was a pretty big seller on Friday. So I don't know.
I took a small long on ES at the 1175s.
Okay.
Just kind of this little node that was there from Friday. It was just like, let me take a stab that this is gonna stop the bleeding. But
Yep.
Tight leash. We'll see.
No, I like that.
For a little while, so we haven't really done anything.
There was a bunch of liquidity that was kind of like fishing around down there at like the 10, the 64.10. So yeah, I don't hate that, but it still looks like they're walking it down though. So I don't want to get in. I had a good day. I'm not trying to ruin it.
I took one trade this morning.
Nice.
I guess I caught I guess there were two attempts kind of at that week open short on NQ, and happened to catch, I guess, the first flush down to like 480s, 475 ish, kind of
Yeah.
the Friday high. So caught that and did nothing since.
Jim Tracy said something that really resonated with me today, which was, yeah, so we don't know what CPI even is, which is how I feel every time that thing comes out.
No, I know. We were talking right before the show started, and she was, I looked at her X post. Everybody should follow Shy on X for sure. And I didn't understand it at first, and I was like, "What do you mean 35% is unknown?" She's like,
Yeah,
35% is made up. And so she explained the whole thing to me, and I'm like, "Wow, that is, oh man, we just jumped the shark on that."
that's pretty funny. Man, those analysts, Jim, they're cooking those books. I freaking knew it.
All right. Well, I'm going to work on some numbers behind the scenes, you guys.
Yes,
I'll
good
tell you what I
idea.
come up with. In the meantime, and I'll be in the chat. So good luck today, guys.
All right, thanks, dude.
So the U.S. economical numbers, where everything's just made up and the readings don't matter, apparently.
So good.
I feel
Brings
like
me great
they
joy.
changed that calculation too. Like I know nothing about this stuff, but didn't they
I
adjust
don't
it
either.
from like year over year to like month over month and all this other stuff so it doesn't
I don't.
ever look as
I don't
bad?
have a clue.
Just crazy. Inflation was defeated in November of 2023, so it's all good. That's what Powell said at the very least.
Well, this has been, man, I still don't quite know what to do with this. It's like, I want to buy this, other than because I always want to buy it. Like, I want to buy it, but how much of this range is, I mean, we've only got 92 points in for RTH right now. So, like,
Yeah, it's not great.
should I just wait to buy 420?
Probably.
Is that what we're working our way down to?
That seems like the smart play. Somewhere in that 420 to 390 range, I'm sure we're going to find a plethora of buyers. Because why not?
Yeah. It's back in that baby node between like 410 and 415 too. And it can't get back above 415, which was also, it's kind of like its breakout spot on Friday. I know it's important to take a break from charts and stuff, but it was really helpful to trade so that I know, like, I at least have some bearings coming into today.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that is about because I haven't taken a vacation, it feels like. I mean, even me recovering from surgery, I was still looking at charts the following day.
Yeah.
From bed, but just it is what it is, man. I liked your vacation setup though.
It was cool.
Yeah, it
Like,
was like this
I'll
little
do that
back.
again. That was sick. I mean, the girls went to the pool every morning. I traded, met them down there. We ate lunch, took a nap, went to the beach.
Living the dream.
Like, how do you beat that?
I don't know. I guess that's the dream in this life. Like you're still able to do it, hopefully make a little bit of money, or you make that vacation just a tad bit more expensive.
Yep. Yeah, so we're coming down. I'm trying to bring up. I guess I'll pull the high time frame up. We'll see how the 4 hours looking. I haven't really looked at it too hard today. We have this. Yeah, so we're into that vacuum and it's holding. 440 is all we got though. 436 being the low. I kind of like that it hasn't been able to get down all the way back down to the previous week value area high at 425.
Yeah, NQ just kind of lagging a little bit with that excess load that ES just made. Interesting. Hey, Leo. Yes, you haven't
brother.
forgotten. The chat has not forgotten. Everyone knows you have to trade GC.
Oh, Leo's going back to gold.
That is what he promised the stream last night during my show.
Oh, okay.
I know he's dealing with a whole household of folks, including himself, that's still kind of weathering a cold. But he had said he was going to trade gold today with me.
Okay.
And the chat had the permission to shame him if he pulled up an NQ chart at any time during today's stream. So,
Well, guess what, chat? I'm not
He's
trading
not
gold
here.
today. Tough
NQ now
noogies.
looking a little constructive. Let's see. Can we get back inside initial bounce? Just kind of all I'm looking for on if this goes. Do we get that rotation back up kind of to the 64.20s?
Yeah.
I will happily just exit this long.
Come on, ES. Come on. Don't let this 15 guy be in your face this whole time. Yeah, it sure is, though. Goodness.
Yeah, just continued to wait for the delta to flip blue on these lovely little candles, and it just says you have to happen during this entire trade.
That's true.
They're still just selling into this.
And I mean, like, the offer is super stacked, like 100 a tick all the way up to 64.
I mean, you said when we were coming in, it just feels like ES has just kind of been walked down all day.
Yep.
Which, I mean, no shock with the violent gap up that there might have been a little bit of a pullback. I think we were even talking about that. I was going to be shocked if the gap didn't fill in the early part of this week. So at least that's out of the way.
Yes. Yeah, I like that. I really liked that NQ didn't open up on the moon. That was awesome.
I woke
was
up
like,
this morning.
please,
I was
God.
like, before I even, because usually I'll throw up, Trading View or Think or Swim, just like as I'm like rolling out of bed, just to get a quick snapshot of what futures are doing. And I was just like, before I even did it, just thinking, watch this be at like 23,600 or something ridiculous. Nope.
All right, we're up in here, getting above 65. And IB low on ES is a billion miles away. Or right at it on NQ. It's kind of like, yeah, I don't really know how to explain the vibes between the two today, other than like it seems like ES's range is somehow larger than NQ's today. I don't know.
It kind of does. I don't know if
you know what I mean.
I mean, just because like NQ is now just sitting at IB low, but ES is well below its. But I think for a while it looked like that ES range was going to be about 15 points. Like midway through the day, it didn't look like we were not going anywhere. And you had that next leg lower, but NQ just didn't follow. There's been that weird divergence between the two for the last like week plus at times where ES is just kind of last week, especially was just kind of meandering near the high of the days, and NQ is somewhere else kind of lower in the range, and then playing catch up.
Yeah. Yeah, some very annoying intraday divergences.
Annoying. Yes.
Oh, well, how's the chat doing? Oh, yes. Sorry, XY. That is a very proprietary squiggly line. Jim dropped XY's alpha on everybody. I hope someone was listening.
Leo shamed my proprietary magic blue boxes yesterday as well. He shows up to my stream and just trolls me.
Yeah, what was he doing? He was just like, well, it's Sunday, time to troll Nick.
Well, he told me last week, like he has never actually like watched my entire show. And I started laughing. I was like, you just chime in on the chat randomly. I'm probably on his phone, like feeding the baby, just like I'm gonna troll Nick for 5 minutes.
Oh. Yeah. I like it, Nick.
It looks good right now. We'll see if this can get. Like I said, I'm happily looking to. I mean, I have this take profit at 64.24s, but I will probably exit if we get any sort of resistance at the magical meme of ES 420.
Yeah, there's like some goon that's showing up here at like 17s. That's a little rude.
Can I display the blue box again? Yeah, it's basically 6,400 on the SPX chain. So just right there. Basically is kind of that 30s to 40s spot this week that I'm watching. That's all. If we get some volume build above that, I mean, let's just keep moving higher. Why not?
I'm cool with that. A new high would be encouraging.
A new high would always be encouraging, except if you're short.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to talk to the chat. I'm not quite sure what to do, if anything, here.
I mean,
How's everybody doing?
the total
Good
range
afternoon.
is like 80 points. God, what a terrible session.
Everybody's here. Drunk Radish is here. Mark's here.
Chat, how did you guys do today? Did anyone catch at least this longer time frame short in ES off Friday's high? The 31s? Anyone catch a wider outside move, or we all have just been scalping today? Short since the London low? What was the London low?
Yeah, I don't know what how someone would define that. Short since the London low. I mean, London was short, extremely short today.
They came in just hating America and wanting to short us to zero, apparently.
Yeah, and they didn't get out of that either. So never came back. It's pretty rare that the range doesn't at least get a touch, at least overnight or during RTH, but yeah, not even close. Not even close to being touched. What's this day doing? Let me look at the whole thing and see. Maybe that's what I need to do. I'm a little zoomed in. I zoomed in too much and it hurt. No, so now I'm gonna come out. All right. We've been kicking off RTH Open basically the whole day, with the exception of one really good low that I called the good low that was made at 11:20. I was like, there's my low. Now I'm gonna stay long. And that long I was in, I did end up getting out of at, right here at 500, because it kicked off that we couldn't get back over this little hump. So yeah, I guess we got to clear this. We got to clear this RTH Open at 472. We also need to clear 475, which is previous week high. That was support like 8,000 times. Even if we do that, I don't know what the trade is. So I don't really see myself taking anything, which I know is odd. I came back from vacation reformed, Nick.
Did you?
Yeah, business duck got me reformed.
I mean, you worked a little bit, so do you feel relaxed coming back?
Oh, sure.
Like you feel refreshed?
Oh, dude, I love trading. That's my jam. So, yeah, I feel super relaxed.
But the girls, everybody had fun.
Oh yeah, the girls love the ocean. My kid had never seen the ocean before, but my wife, huge fan of the ocean. It's just so cool. You see them both like light up. That's what life's all about. So
100%.
yeah, I love anytime my girls are happy, I'm happy. Because I'm a pretty boring dude. I mean, I don't know. What do I do for fun? Like I trade and that's pretty much it, and hang out with my family. So I'm pretty easy to make happy.
I'm pretty easy to make happy too. I don't really know what I do for fun anymore outside of the exact same things you just said.
Yeah.
That is, I guess, now my life as a full-time trader. Trade, I exercise, and I spend time with my family, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't love this little reoffer that looks like it wants to come in.
I'll switch back to yes, so I can see that guy. Yeah, that 17 guy sucks.
Yeah, I may exit this.
I don't want to. Yeah.
You have a really good week P&L wise. What's the splurge? I mean, I'm a simple dude these days. It really, you're never going to see me doing flashy things or buying expensive things. So
Yeah.
for me, I guess a nice dinner is about the extent of my splurge these days. I'll buy something stupid every once in a while, but it's usually not a material thing. It's usually a practical thing that's expensive. But yeah, I'm pretty simple. Yeah, like
Yeah.
for me, like splurging and upfront buying a half steer, like that's me splurging. Spend $2,000 on meat. That's
That's pretty cool.
that's it.
Yeah, same. I mean, I don't really have. It's like it's one of. I guess it's a really good problem to have. Like, I don't want anything.
Yeah.
This happens to me all the time. Like Christmas or birthday, my wife's like, "What? What's something that you want?" I'm like, I don't know, nothing. Like,
Yeah.
I have a awesome house, super cool TV. I don't know. The cats are cool. I don't need more of those. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm good.
Like my next splurge isn't even for me. Like I have to buy my wife a new car.
Ah,
She
nice.
needs
Oh, yes,
she
that's
needs something a
true.
little bigger. Well, it's like she's got like when she was still working, like she has a nice little Mercedes, but it's like the car seat. I don't know if you experienced this problem
Okay.
when your girl was obviously a baby, but
Mhm.
like the car seat hits the front seat. Like it's way too close. You can't even recline the front seat.
Ah,
So
yes. Okay.
this
Yeah.
is not the greatest experience. And if you have somebody else in the car too, it's just like a disaster. So we need an SUV.
Yep. It's so nice when you get to leave car seat world and get into booster seat world.
I'm
Dude,
sure.
dude, it's the best. Like my kick and buckle herself now. Oh man, I can't tell you. It's
Living the
so
dream.
great. It really
That's
is
a
the
bad
dream.
dream right there. No more car seats.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, see in the chat corner says I have many problems with my Mercedes in the car seat. Yep, those luxury cars, man, not exactly meant for families, apparently.
Zentro, I have been trading for 4.5 years. Hey, Zigzag, what's up? What else we got in here? Yeah, I don't know if this is.
Yeah, I'm gonna exit this. They're going lower. If I miss it, I miss it. This has not looked constructive for that move higher, especially after this little attempt that just failed on ES and NQ back
Yeah.
into the range.
Yeah.
So if we make a new low, I'm not going to be shocked here. If I miss it, I miss it.
It's like not enough of either side for me to want to do anything.
Yeah,
Like
there's like
this
no.
is not an excess low for me. It's also not like a good spot to show. Like I don't see more continuation. Like how much more am I expecting to get out of this? I don't know.
Yeah, it just like I said, when I was coming on, like I took that off that little node that was from Friday before we kind of really broke out to the upside. So took the stab, didn't really get the momentum I was looking for. So we'll exit.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yep. Cooper saying go Cubbies. Oh man, Cooper, you're getting on my bad list quickly.
My
Go Cubbies.
my team is selling into the second half of the season, so season's
Oh
over.
yeah. Yep.
And literally announced and like get a ESPN push notification that's basically is the GM of the Angels saying we're selling. Who's buying?
Yep. Yeah. It'll be curious. I mean, I like it might be because I'm so used to participating in the trade deadline in a seller's perspective that I'm always interested in it, but that's what Pittsburgh has always done. I can't remember the last time we bought. I mean, we traded a bunch of really good prospects for Archer one year when we maybe could have made the playoffs, and then that was the most disastrous decision we've ever made. We got rid of Glass now and Austin Meadows for Archer. Ugh, horrible trade. Um, but yeah, I think we'll probably trade Keller. That would be my guess. They won't trade Skeens because I mean that's the only reason anybody's watching the Pirates right now. But it's true, Philip. I'm very rich. Not necessarily with money, but I do have everything that I need. And that's a very, very lucky place to be. Lots of people don't get to live their lives like that. That's true, Nick. You could buy that. You could buy that whatever, like the Nespresso for formula is that Leo was telling us about. What the heck was that called?
Oh, it's the Baby Brisa. I already have one of those,
Oh, okay, cool. All
and I
right,
would buy another one if it breaks.
that's cool.
But we're exploring. I say exploring solids. So that lovely time of
Ooh,
bottles is slowly coming to an end over the next few months.
that's cool. What's something cool that she tried that was like a fun experience that she was like, whoa, this rules.
So the greatest reaction we've gotten, and she couldn't eat it. She's got 3 teeth, but she was a different human being when I gave her a like chunk of a ribeye that I had seared and we were enjoying a nice steak dinner, but she like lost her mind gnawing on
Awesome.
that thing. It was hilarious.
That's so cool.
So recommend that to anyone trying solids with
Bacon
your
was a fun one.
baby. Bacon.
Yeah, I remember
That'll
her.
be fun.
Remember her losing her mind for bacon. What else? Man, she used to eat everything, and now she doesn't eat anything.
That's the worst about kids, man.
Yep, it's
Yeah,
just like plain
that'll be fun.
spaghetti.
I was a very picky eater as a young kid too. So
Yeah?
I'm
Okay.
karma's gonna hit me and she's gonna suddenly hate everything and only want like potatoes and things like that and cheese. And I like to cook, so that'll be a fun battle, I'm sure. Yeah, Florida man, it's funny how babies know what nutrition tastes like.
Not yet, Kane. Also, hi, Kane, but not yet. I mean,
Kane,
I'm not.
I took the stab long just under 12s in ES and I didn't love this little reoffer that's coming in, so I exited, but we'll see if we get another opportunity. I still don't hate it, but buyers just haven't showed anything all day, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm sure they're going to show up at 420 Stowe.
maybe if we can get to. I mean, this is all. Yeah, consolidate. I've bought this 55 like 8 times. I just don't want to. I just don't want to do it again. Like I literally can't bring myself to buy it again. Which is good. I mean, it might mean that it works, but yeah, yeah. I'm in. I'm trying to talk through my own rules for myself, just so I don't start clicking buttons down here. But like I'm in the bottom band. It's kind of sloping down. We can't hold overnight low. We can't get back above RTH open or the previous week high. ES has like everybody and
ES doesn't look good for a long right now. I don't know.
I like this node, like you're talking about at 410.
Or yeah, that 410s, 412 spot. It just,
But the 5-day point of control is at 406.
yeah, I was like, I just very much could see us just kind of flushing towards the 400s.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's plenty of time. We got an hour or 50 minutes still to find a trade.
I guess I could have sold that overnight low. But where am I trying to get to? 420?
Zero.
Zero?
That's my trade thesis for any short. I'm like, I'm holding this. I'm gonna hold.
That's true. That's true.
And then
That
it
would be-
happens immediately, and you're like, nope, I'm good.
And DD, I am looking hard. Like I have a microscope right now looking through the DOM for a trade, and I can't see one. So yeah, it's probably just gonna sit here. ES is gonna close at 413. NQ is gonna close at 455. Nobody wins. Yeah, I don't know. Nah, it's fine. I mean, Mark, I had a good trading day today, so not frustrated. I'm happy to wait. Centro, that's true. Pittsburgh is a hidden gem. I'd rather people not know that though. I don't want my taxes to go up or anything. Selfishly, I prefer that nobody ever thinks about my city in a positive way.
Yeah, everyone just came to Texas, apparently.
Yeah.
Texas and Florida got everybody.
KDR 246 wants 432. That's very specific. But fair enough. I don't know.
Wait, what's the low of the day?
It's like 430.
36, 37?
Yeah. So I guess just like run that. I don't know.
A new low would be encouraging.
Don't use my phrase for evil, Nick.
I'm sure I said that I think once when XY and I were on together, and I had assumed they had clipped that at some point, but maybe not. Since you're such the optimist and always looking for longs, and I'm always just taking stupid shorts towards the end of the day.
Well, I mean, they tend to pick. I mean, those days that that like are the highs are just coasting at like 245. There have been some really good shorts that I don't take at all. I just hate sitting in those.
Yeah, calm before the storm, before all the news this week is very, very possible with FOMC on Wednesday, followed by Meta and Microsoft's earnings, and then couple that with Apple and Amazon on Thursday. We very much could be in a relatively tight range until Jay Powell steps up to the mic on Wednesday.
Do people still use Facebook? Is that still a thing?
I mean, my wife still does, and I question why.
I haven't used that damn thing in forever. I guess the marketplace, well, my wife uses it to order things, and then I have to get into a, am I about to die picking up this table scenario?
You have no idea. My wife does the exact same thing, and I'm like, you really about to possibly have me get in some sort of altercation over a $20 lamp that you are selling?
Dude, this is so funny. So my family lives in like BFE. So since I live close to a major city, they have taken that as a cue to, I can go ahead and look at that Facebook Marketplace. There's so much more stuff on it. And so I get like, I don't know, they've got me on like at least every week, maybe every 2 weeks I'm going somewhere. They're like, hey, can you pick this up? Can you pick this up? And I'm like, I guess. I don't know. Did you want me to take cash over to where? Okay. I'll turn my location on.
There's a lot of things that I just am like, you know what? I don't think it's worth $20 over. She did. When I moved out of my townhouse before we were married, she did sell a mirror that I had purchased for $50 more than I had paid for it.
Nice. There you go. That's a good trade. Okay, so Kane's long off of his strategery. Fair enough.
Kane is long?
That's what someone who is a fan of Kane is saying based on his understanding of Kane's trading.
Got it.
Meeks asks why I'm holding off being short. I mean, it's not enough. I don't have enough meat on the bone to be short. It's not moving fast enough for me to want to get short. It's kind of like annoying two-way action down here. So all of those reasons. Plus we spent most of the day above like Friday's high, and it's fine to come back in here and test this 455 spot. If we go back and look at I'll scroll back and we can look at Friday. So like this is Friday, and this is all we're doing. It's kind of fun to do this sometimes if you want to. You can put your delta profile up against like the previous day's action, and you can kind of see, there's a bunch of buyers here where this was previously the top for Friday. This was a seller. It was pretty relentless, 55, 50. Didn't really want price to go above that. So now there's a good bid down there. So, but it's grindy, so it's not really rewarding in any way to take it yet. We're holding this peak high. Yeah, I don't know. So this is why I want to stay long. It's just not moving enough for me to do anything with it right now.
Yeah, Jeff is in a variation of the same long I just took off that 13 spot, same general area, but buyers just show us something.
Yeah. The book has also been weird today. There was like
I kept seeing someone posting screenshots of like some weird MNQ wick that went down
yes.
like an absurd price that NQ was not even close to trading.
Yeah, I have been. Yeah, so I traded MNQ today also, not on this account, but that MNQ and NQ have been very decoupled today.
Yeah.
Trading all over the place. It didn't bite me once; it helped me both times, which is nice. So I hit my limit targets with MNQ, and that was cool. So, all right, now we're moving. Also, people are partying. But yeah, there's been a lot, and there's also been a ton of just limit weirdness on the book. It at like 490 and 498, there was like a 900 lot dude. There was a 400 lot dude in front of him. The 400 lot guy would pull, and then the 900 guy would move. Yeah,
Just shenanigans
shenanigans
from them.
Nobody knows what it means. Less volume chart slayer. Ah, fair enough. Okay, that's good to know.
Interesting. I guess I never look at what the actual MNQ volume is because when I do trade it, it's still just overlaid on an NQ chart, I guess.
Yeah, same. I never see it either.
Or cross traded rather, not overlaid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to push it now.
Just do it.
It would give me a trade. Maybe give me a trade. Nope. I mean, ES keeps refreshing right here too.
Yeah, best I can do is just continue to bid and reoffer in a 3-point range for us.
Yeah. Yep. Nothing yet. Patience, patience.
Feeling the late day rally. Yeah, I mean, I think we all kind of are looking for it. It's just waiting for buyers to show me they're serious, I guess, that they're not just going to get smacked down to that Friday area.
See, I'm not personally somebody that subscribes to the we're just, price is boring waiting for something to happen. Because every time I've had that thought, it's been wrong. So I prefer these. Like, I kind of feel like that's going to happen too. If this buyer doesn't, fall on their face, I can easily see us going back up to the point of control. I don't know how much of a rally that's going to be, though. That's also why I can't be long. Because what am I going to get? 20 points if I get back to the point of control, risking, I don't know, a long against this extremely silly low? No, I still can't do it. I want to, but I can't.
I mean, Friday's value low is at 403s. I mean, your risk it's not great.
No, right? Yeah.
To lose this low of the day.
Yeah. And it's not, especially with it's not moving. It's refusing to party. Yes. Wives sending husbands to transact with possible serial killers over a $20 end table. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel.
My life sometimes. Too. Random people showing up at my house to buy something. I'm like, why are these people here? Like, I didn't give them the address. I gave them like the cross streets, and I'm like, that's okay. You can quickly find that address very quickly, easily.
I know, Kane. I like it too, homie. I just, yeah, I'm just not doing it. I'm not pulling the trigger on it until I see us move out of this thing. 455 was sick on Friday. I mean, it's a good spot from Friday.
Leo, the price action on gold ain't much better right now, so you would have been having a hell of a day regardless. I guess in theory, I had a decent entry.
Yeah, you had like 410, right?
A little above it. I was like 411s.
Yeah. ES is kind of in the opposite predicament, though. So it's like it's stuck below 64.16, 64.15. NQ is at least holding its like 55 spot that it needed to hold. It's above it. I don't know.
Yes, trying to make a run here though.
Driver trades, it's not the bargain part that bothers me. It's the risk of death or kidnapping. I don't think anyone would kidnap me, though. I don't think I have enough. I don't think I have kidnap appeal. Yeah, I'm surprised we don't have that similar. Sometimes we get that NQ algo that is the bracket algo, but it's not. It's not around today. The NQ book is
It's
just a thick boy. Let's go. Let's get it for Kane. Get out of this IB. All the homies buy NQ. Let's go.
they
Oh,
re
thanks, driver. I appreciate you, buddy.
470s again.
Just dunking on people left and right. This seller is annoying.
This guy. I mean, this is just
Okay. Pretty big bid just there. 150. They just pushed 150 into it. Got filled. Hmm. Jay, range condensing for 90 minutes. Yeah, it might need to release. That's the problem, though. You don't know when consolidation is done consolidating until it begins to move. That's why I don't know. Can't really do anything. Seems like that selling relief was, just met with a reload at overnight low.
and on ES as well. It's same 15, 16 spot.
Yep. Yeah. Sorry, Throne Shop. My bad. I was just trying to, have something to talk about. I got excited. Price moved. Price moved 4 points.
Yeah, that's excitement in this tape right now. I mean, it could be worse. We could be talking about ducks again. If you missed that stream, folks, it was a gem. Price action very similar to this that Stowe and I were stuck in.
I mean, I'm still not off the duck idea. It just might be too much of a responsibility for me. Even my poor kitty boys were missing us too bad from that. We were gone for 6 days. I'm sorry about that.
Does someone just have to come over and feed them?
Well, I mean, we gave them like the trough that fit like the self-feeding thing.
Okay.
So it exists, but yeah, my niece and my sister-in-law came over and hung out with them. But they were definitely, I came home and Arthur was he was filled with spite. I could see the hurt in his eyes when I walked back in. And he's been clinging to me ever since. So I don't know. Some people say that cats are not as affectionate as dogs, but these two definitely are. They missed us big time. And he hasn't left my side.
He doesn't want you to leave again.
No.
Dogs can be that way too. When I guess before we were married, my wife had a golden retriever who passed away when he was 12. But he was staying with me for a week while she was traveling for work, and she came back, and that dog pretended like she didn't exist anymore. Like
that's so cool.
She threw a ball, and he completely like ran, made eye contact with her, decided to like run around her to then bring the ball back to me.
That's awesome. Goldens are so emotive too. Oh, that's so cool. Those are wonderful dogs.
I have 2 more of those crazy boys. They're both asleep under my desk currently.
Well, Jack, we talk about pets on this stream. If you're looking for trading, you should go somewhere else. Also, Nick, this is not the real Wojak, if you were wondering.
Is it not?
Nope.
No. I mean, we could continue to talk about this lovely 4-point range that ES is currently meandering in, giving us no hope of going higher or lower in its current state. We could become hyper scalpers.
I don't think there's a commission in the world that supports being able to scalp a range this small. Oh, True Driver, we should talk about hitting the like button. Thank you so much. If you would like the market to move, perhaps hit the like button and see what happens.
Yeah, we are well under our quota today that Jim told me last week is going up to 300 from 200. So please do your part.
That's way too much.
I was told like in the green room, like the bar is getting too low because we're able to do it so easily now at 200. So we have to absolutely start gunning for higher numbers. So
look at Leo coming in. Leo comes in the chat. Number one, I got to fill in for this dude. And then he comes in the chat trolling my likes that I'm getting on his data stream. I tell you what, the nerve. I mean, you promised the people gold trades today, and now they're stuck looking at my dumb MNQ chart again.
Yeah, see, Scott knows. Yeah, we've been talking about a lot of things on this show, specifically that husbands are at risk every day because their wives use Facebook Marketplace of possibly going missing.
Yes.
So if that's not worth a like, I don't know what is. Talking about serious things on this show.
I need to get this lucky charm going. I need something to break me out of this. I could draw some crayons. Would you guys be interested in some lines? I could draw a nice little triangle for us that probably ends nice little wedge.
What's that little shape you just drew? Oh, it's proprietary.
Kane's gonna fall asleep before this trade does something, for sure. I know he's pushing it into the evening right now. his friends are all trying to get him to go to dinner, and he's like, I'm long 455. I got to see what happens.
Oh man, I realized I forgot my water downstairs.
Worst. I'm out of bubble water today too. Very poor planning. It's like you get back from vacation and you forgot how to be a human being in your own house again, and it's like,
Yep.
wow, there's nothing in the fridge. How'd that happen?
Somebody shops normally. I guess they weren't here.
Right.
And then you just feel like a real POS. You just start like Uber Eatsing your grocery delivery because you're too lazy after a vacation to actually go to the store.
I do. Yeah, I mean, I utilize that way too much.
I
I'll
do it
be
for
honest.
anything that's not produce.
Okay.
I refuse to do it for produce.
Our our grocery store delivers for like an
That's
extra $10. And some days it's just not worth the fight to go. And it's like you order on the app, everything's the same. Yeah, so we get grocery delivered quite a bit. Yeah, see, Leo's on the same thing with Kroger. I don't have a Kroger, but we build
Walmart
that.
Walmart Plus has been clutch for diapers within a couple hours. That has been
There you go.
amazing. And then a
Yep.
few other things that you might need. 6X. No, I mean we have we have AGB here, but not in Dallas proper where I am. So you have to go out to the burbs to get to HEB. We only have central markets here. There's some reason for it. I couldn't tell you why. I know. I do love AGB. Dio, the European mind can't comprehend what we're talking about. Just door dashing some groceries. Yeah, Jeff, I do too. There's something therapeutic about it for me some days, but there are those days that it makes absolutely no economical sense for me to leave my house. So I have those moments too.
I really we're coming up on my favorite time to go to the grocery store, which is during Steelers games. Now the football's coming back.
Oh my
If you
God.
if you go during a Steeler game, it's
Dude,
beautiful.
it's the same thing here during Cowboys games. It's like
Nice. Okay.
fenced in. Like it's a ghost town on the roads. It's
Yep.
weird.
Yep.
And the
It's
Cowboys
wonderful.
are terrible.
Well, yeah, who knows what the Steelers are going to do this year? We got Aaron Rodgers. It will at least be funny to
Aaron
to
Rodgers
behold.
and what's his face?
DK Metcalf.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep. Yep.
That should be interesting.
Yep. That should be fun. Pickens is gone. RIP.
Aaron Rodgers is literally dust. The best thing about living in Dallas is not being a Cowboys fan and just being able to make fun of my friends whenever Jerry Jones does something.
Okay. I mean, we had a turn at 3:30 and nothing happened, Nick.
Looks like they're trying to push it lower again, but I keep thinking, hey, maybe this is the after the 8th attempt, maybe this time will break the range.
Sheesh, that's a lot of people. That is so much on the offer.
Chat, what are your predictions? Are we going to break out of this range to the upside or to the downside? I think I'm on team downside. I feel like we would have gotten the first leg of this move if we were going to rip to the upside. I mean, we still could. We could absolutely make an excess low and then reverse, but
Yeah, it's funny, Edwards. This is so boring. My couch is starting to miss me. Yeah, I feel that, dude. I feel you 100%. So this is like, yeah, This is the smallest two-way humanly imaginable. It's right here, red team, blue team.
It's really not a lot to do right now.
Who's going to win? No side has been productively run either. So like none of this, no excess up here, no excess down here on either of these lows. So yeah, still nothing. I guess I could have sold like a condor down here. I don't know.
So it's going to become a big premium seller here shortly with these ranges that we've been.
Yeah. If you guys want to find out how to make ranges expand, just let me start selling some options. That'll do it in a jiff. Oh, Stowe sold puts. Guess what? A bear market. Here we
It's
go.
like limit down day coming.
Yeah. I mean, not all of us have superpowers like that, but
I mean, as much as I love to trade options here and there, I've never been someone that wants to write contracts and take premium. It's never been something that's really enticed me. I've done it against my own shares, like when I was working 9 to 5 and had RSUs and things, like I did it that way. But you know, I'm just writing contracts at absurd prices that I will happily sell my stock for and collecting a small amount.
It's I mean, it's good, but then you also get into weird short versus long term versus like what you're selling and what. Yep. There's a lot of things that make it not worth it for me.
Never made a lot of sense for me, except against my own shares. But I don't even do that anymore because now I'm on the air with you people having fun intraday. Who's got time for those kind of options? Safe, strategic, well planned ways to harvest premium.
All right, it's trying to get wiggly.
Calls.
Does anybody want to cross the spread? Anybody?
No.
Up here?
I think the range is actually getting tighter.
I guess I could scalp from 53 to 61.
I mean, it seems like it's more like 56 to 60. Yeah, 61.
6X, are you talking about what newsletter do you mean? You talking about the fade stack? Because that is proprietary. That's super invite only.
Okay, so it is getting tighter.
Yeah.
Gosh. US Tracy says US may charge patent holders 1 to 5% of patent value. Interesting.
I'm not getting sadder, Alex. I'm feeling good. I'm having a great time.
Slow news afternoon.
Slow everything afternoon, Tracy. Nothing we can do about it.
I wish I had a patent to potentially be taxed. Tracy, I guess that's a different problem, different world problem for me.
Nick, do you remember those like commercials that would be on the radio and I think TV too, that would be like, if you had an invention, you called the number and they would help you with the invention?
Yeah, that sounds really familiar for some reason.
Okay. I used to do that all the time. Like,
you pitch them with an idea.
Yeah. Just ridiculous stuff. I would just call those numbers at like late at night. Me and my friends would all do that. That was our prank call goof that we would do. We would try to come up with the most ridiculous inventions possible, and then we would call those invention phone numbers and try to convince them that it was awesome and they should help me do
idea. Why are you laughing?
Yeah, that's right. Manindra, you're correct. That ad was always a caveman making a wheel. Correct. Yes. Something I feel like this generation is really missing out on is the ability to prank phone call people.
Leo said this is so like totally checks out.
I mean, it's a pretty harmless goof.
It's like there's a lot of worse things teenagers and people could be doing.
Yeah. Some Some people do hard drugs. I prank phone called people. It's just a different way. It's just a different way to be. Yeah, see, that's not as cool, Florida man. Yeah, this generation is way too extreme. If they had the ability to prank phone call people, everybody would be a lot more relaxed. I guarantee that.
Gene's right though. That this generation hates to talk on the phone, period.
That's
If
true.
there was a way to message your prank, text, whatever.
Well, that's why you can't that's why you can't prank call anybody, because nobody will pick up the phone.
I mean, if I don't recognize the number, I don't answer my phone anymore, but it's because I get 14 spam calls a day.
Yep. Same. Yeah, crank
Anchors.
anchors. Yep.
That was good.
Jerky boys.
I guess we're aging ourselves though. I don't know the average demographic of our audience these days, but crank anchors will put us back a little bit.
I just assume everybody is my age until they tell me differently.
Alex says his kids sit on FaceTime with the camera pointing at the ceiling. So a phone call is what you're saying.
That's cool.
A phone call with extra steps. Oh man. The things we do and talk about when we are stuck in a range.
It's cool. We're going to get out of it. If we talk about enough dumb stuff, it's going to break one way or the other.
Well, Jeff was talking about me buying like zero dated puts with 20 minutes to go as a way to send it higher.
I mean, I guess if you buy them, Nick, you should buy them like deep in the money just in case.
I mean, I never seem to have luck with end of day lottos. I just seem to catch the larger move of the day with zero DTEs and then flat around lunchtime. Like after that, it's you get into these situations and theta just kills you.
Us versus this 6415 guy still. I mean, there are 125 lots on every tick up to 6418. So we're going to need, I don't know, we're going to need a bajillion lot market order right now on ES to move this thing 2.5 points.
Still can't get over this 15 spot on ES.
Nope. Oh no, Jeff. Yeah, for sure. That's very true. My thing is like, if I go to a baseball game, I'm like, why? How are all these 15-year-olds like drinking beers in here? That's how I feel every time. And my wife's like, no, yeah, those kids are 21. You're just old. I'm like, oh.
Lee, I'm hanging here, just trading with my buddy Stowe.
Oh, thank you. Least estimator. Thank you so much. I try to keep, clean living. Not really. I laugh a lot. That's supposed to be healthy.
Are they going to do it?
No, they're not going to do it.
The guy at 70s is going to come back in and just slap this again.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're reloading the IB low like endlessly. So yeah, no, I don't think it's moving.
I keep holding out hope for buyers.
Just straight back to the point of control would be super sick. Straight back to 484. Smash it.
Leo, I thought you were my PR rep and my attorney and my
Yes,
all of those things. Also my quant, my tech help, tech support.
Come on, baby. Be somebody. You gotta want it. I mean, we got to tick above this candle. So if they let off the gas,
even me being long from 11s, I would just still not want to be in this trade at this point. My goodness.
It's no longer a trade at this point. It's an investment.
You're right. This is now a swing trade, if anything. This is a long-term hold.
All these highs need to bail.
This
We
is
got
like
through one.
It's still so slow.
Dude, I mean, they are filling so much on ES right now. So much ice at all these spots. We just need to get through them, and then, you know.
These people just don't feel like a new high would be encouraging.
No,
So,
they're all.
this is what I imagine markets were like 100 years ago. I don't think you have to go back that far, sir.
You go
I'm
back
sure
100
Kelly
years
and some of the other guys could tell you stories of that this much range would have been a lovely day for them to trade.
yeah, for sure. Okay.
Markets have matched the attention span of the average person these days. Has to move.
I mean, we're going to be at the algo in a second.
My God, we are.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The second half, I mean, it felt like we were pulling teeth to move time and space.
Dude,
a few minutes.
I mean, let's see. 2:30. We have been in a, we have been in a 30, no, we've been in a 25-point range for the last hour and a half, Nick.
I think you and XY have the record, though. I think it was like 17 for
That
about.
was a wild day. That hurt. It's
3
trying.
minutes to the algo. Jeff, that's basically what we're doing on this stream. Like in the old days, they would sit around the pit and talk, joke around, and have some fun in between these type of consolidations. But now it's Stowe and I talking about ducks and our spouses trying to murder us on Facebook Marketplace.
Murder us by proxy.
Yes.
Leviathan, this is called a delta volume profile. That's what that is. It shows the delta at it's a 9-tick consolidation increment. Ooh.
We're trying.
ES trying so hard right now.
If this goes up to 24, I'd be mad.
24 seems crazy. That would be awesome.
Back to the IB low. Why not? I don't think we're
Why
gonna
not?
do it,
Why not us? Why not? I know, Jeff, for real. We just said that same thing. Just like, how are we already at the algo?
Just to make Nick mad, Leo wants
It's at
us to rotate back up towards previous day close.
There's ice on both sides here on ES, which is extremely weird. Somehow there's a bid iceberg at 1675 on the way up. That's kind of weird.
Oh, they're going for it.
Show me what you got. Maybe that will work. Even the algo support. Algos are all on a smoke break right now.
It's funny. ES is trying to party. NQ wants no part of it.
Mm-mm. Let's see. Where is this? RTH open is 72.50. For the place we met. Get this high. Nice. Okay.
Let's see if
Attention traders, it's algo time.
this Joker at 470s wants to reoffer once again.
Yeah.
Kane, did you forget? Oh, there it goes. I was going to say, did Kane forget to plug in his algo?
He didn't. It was just a tiny, it was just a baby one.
Yeah. It was also on like a 3-second delay.
It's getting happy now.
Yep. It's going to go.
Blacklist.
Downrange says buy side MOC small.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't normally have an opinion about that, but it sure was small. Whatever happened, it was small.
And Mr. 470 is still trying to prevent us from going higher. God, this range is terrible. It seems worse on NQ than ES, which is weird.
I know.
Like ES, even during this range, like I feel like there was, like you could have traded this, like it felt tradable.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have sit in an
All right, we
NQ
gotta-
trade for an hour to get 20 points.
I know. That's why I couldn't do it. I like that retest. It's just there's not enough time. Yeah, there's just not enough time, dude. There's nothing I can do with this now. I run into this all the time at the end of the day. You just can't, I don't know. You can't take any trades. Nick, did you hear that we figured out what the double or nothing actually is? The double or nothing algo, the 55.
There's actually some sort of program that runs.
So that's NQ's mock algo. NQ and ES have different times. Yeah.
Did not know that.
Me neither. Now, granted, the chat did tell me that, and they could be, lying.
Oh, so not only is it a grain of salt, it's a chat grain of salt.
I think Tracy backed it up though, or Jim did.
Interesting that they offset them by 5 minutes though.
Yeah. Gonna get back above this? Here's the previous week high right here at 75.
There's 120 on the bid at 68s.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on trading from 3 to 4 central? I'm assuming that's after the bell, technically. Extended trading hours. I've never been a fan if you can. I mean, it's really kind of a snooze fest unless you're still holding a trade into the close. Unless there's earnings, and I mean like Mag 7 earnings, it tends to be very similar to this where you barely move.
Nice push. Yeah, I personally don't like to do it because I feel like it's like you're super gambling. I don't have a single read on anything that's happening at that time. So for those reasons, I just don't touch it.
Leo, they're going to do it and make me mad, aren't they?
As is tradition.
Never would have gotten stopped out because my stop was at a new low of the day. And there's 64 or 64 20s. You bought just for it. That's what friends are for. You're welcome, sir. Oh, Nick flattened an end of day long. Okay, I'm buying it.
Okay. Here comes the second algo. 20 seconds. My word, that was a consolidation nightmare down there.
That was pretty bad. Want to control it a little bit higher?
This is my this was my entry right here that I would have wanted, but I can't take it with 8 minutes left. So,
well, here we go. It's
yeah, back to the point of control.
Full take profit at 24s, isn't it?
I don't know.
ES going back to settlement would be gotta make sense.
Oh, nasty.
Why not? And NQ go to 500 because why not?
Rude. Quite rude. Sorry, Nick.
I mean, it happens. The read was there. It looked like we weren't going to do anything.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
It is what it is.
Got out for a couple points. No big deal. On to tomorrow.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Jim.
Jim. What's up, brother?
Whew. I was just kind of looking at the volume today. Ever since April 10th, man, everything is just, we were tracking over 2 million contracts on a 14 simple average for the ES back in April. Now it's
Stops there.
average 994,000, 793,000 so far today in the E-mini S&P. Terrible volume.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, strange Monday all around. That NQ ES or NQ MNQ stuff was weird. It's a stranger fills than normal for me. And then also, yeah, all those big lots on the book, plenty of strange games. That was also weird. So I feel good. I feel like I got plenty out of this day. Just none of it came in the afternoon. There was just nothing to be done. But that's what happens, though, right? Best job, most boring job. What do you say, Jim?
The best, most boringest job.
Yep.
And I think the trader told me the greatest, most boring job in the world. Yeah, we're not going to get to the session point of control in the E-mini S&P unless we have another algo. Get Kane on the phone.
NQ's definitely pushing big time right now.
Yeah, wants 500s.
I wonder if there's any earnings coming out today.
That's a good question.
After the close, we got Waste Management. We have, I'll take my glasses off for this one. Solistica. Don't know what that is. We have.
How much of my garbage company is in NQ? I wonder.
Well, they got.
I feel like someone posted the waste management chart a while back on X, and it's just steadily going up and to the right, and has for a while.
Dude, how could it not? Garbage is a crazy business.
Yep. It's recession proof, man.
Yep.
I mean, they are my garbage company, and they don't do anything for anybody, and they don't have to. They just run the show.
We have these trucks that have automated. There's only a driver. It's got automated arms.
Yeah, it looks extremely fun. I would love to drive that thing.
Oh, this lady who does her neighborhood, she cruises so fast, and none of them get set back down on their base.
No way.
They're all not. It looks like a tornado came through.
I mean, personally, I would do that. I would do that for a gig because it looks like, I mean, you get to drive around and basically you're doing like a real life claw machine game. Nobody can mess with you. You're in a giant truck.
No one's
Yeah.
messing with the garbage truck. That's for
No,
sure.
it sounds cool.
Oh my goodness. There we go. JD Florida Man helping me out there. Nucor and Cadence. Cadence.
Okay.
And Whirlpool.
Well, here
Kaz, good
comes
seeing you, man. Thanks for being here with us. Good to see you, Kaz.
your 24, Nick.
They're gonna do it. I hate it. I hate it so much.
I think they missed you. No, they got it.
They got it. I hate
They got it.
There it is again. Just to give me spite to go into my evening is that I get my full take profit on that long. Decided to cover for 2 points. So it is what it is.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's covering now.
Oh, my goodness.
And Q went to 500. Of course it did.
Of course it did.
Oh, man.
Sick.
Well, guys, great job.
Thank you, buddy.
For sure.
This was a cool day. I'm happy with this.
Yeah.
I'm happy with this. Cool.
Tomorrow we have, what do we have tomorrow?
Me and XY tomorrow.
Starting
For
off,
us.
we have Jim Bianco is going to be on with Shy and Deli early on. Jim
Okay.
Bianco's he's a great guy. You see him on, he's got a great X feed, and also you see him on Bloomberg and places like that all the time. Jim's a good guy. We got Pharm tomorrow. We have Tanya. We got Merritt Black, and then Stowe immediately following Merritt.
Yep.
And then in the afternoon, I'm tracking you again. So is that true?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You and XYZ.
Yep. Me and XY tomorrow.
All right.
Yep. My normal double Tuesday.
Nice.
Should be fun.
Yeah, no, it'll be good. Things will pick up a little bit more tomorrow. We should have some more planned and unplanned news tomorrow as well. So it'll be
Okay.
a little bit more.
And then FOMC Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I know it's one of those things. It's like, all right, we know we're fairly certain that they're not going to be cutting interest rates, right? So we'll be comparing like statements between the last press release and this press release. And also there might be some more dissents, right? Wallace, we know, is going to be like voting for a cut.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But there might be a few other ones too.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
That's fun.
Jim, did you see the hard hat videos with Powell and Trump? We haven't talked about that at all. I forgot.
So good.
No.
Oh, dude, you have to find those and watch them.
Right.
It's amazing. Powell next to Trump just doing this.
It was it was well memed all over social media this weekend. So plenty of good laughs and a good format that people started using for a lot of different things.
Yep. True.
Right.
I mean, you can't top this humor level that's existing in the world right now. It can't be beat. I love it.
Man, oh man. All right, I'm gonna dig deep. I was not on social media this weekend. I was traveling, so I was not.
I'll send you some videos. I'll send you some good stuff. It's pretty funny.
All right. All right. Well, fellas, thanks again. Appreciate you. OrderFlow Labs, everybody, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button. These guys are awesome. They're here every day. Don't forget. And there's more than just two of them. These two guys are great, and they're gonna keep coming. So appreciate their efforts in trading, laying it all out on the line. It's not an easy thing to do, especially when you have a lot of folks watching and criticizing and asking questions. We get it. But thanks for doing this, guys. Appreciate you 100%.
Sure, man. Happy to. Thanks, chat. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Remember, most important message of the day, folks, as we wrap up, please be safe out there and be good to each other. We will see you tomorrow.